Well, hello and welcome to In the Pot, the fabulous foodie show with Livvy and Chrissie. I'm Livvy.
And I'm Chrissie. And we heartily invite you to come and simmer with us for the next half an hour.
Well, we love a man who cooks, you know, obviously, and we love a man who feeds us. But, you know, we have a chef in today who's going to be trying to teach us to cook as well as you. Well, Chrissie can't cook, and most of the time I just love watching.
It's a popular pastime.
This is true. This is true.
So each week we're getting the very best chefs in to teach us, well, try to teach us, put it that way, but definitely teach you how to cook a fabulous meal.
Now, you can tweet us through the show anytime you like. We'd love to hear your foodie disasters or your celebrations, and you can tweet us, celebrations. In the pot. Do tweet us, #InThePot.
Do tweet us, and well, here we are at the Devilled Egg Kitchen Academy in Clifton. Now, I wonder what our dishy chef this week, Matt Lord of the Bristol Hotel's got in store for us. I've heard it's fish and followed by rice pudding. Now, these are two of my favourite meals.
Yeah, we know. Welcome, Matt. Come
hello,
on in.
hello.
Nice to see you, darling. What? Should we kiss?
Both sides, of course.
Of course, of course. So, tell me, what's on the menu today? Chrissie mentioned fish and rice pudding.
So today we've got some beautiful farmed halibut. We're doing a little pea, chorizo and crab salad with it, with a little bit of lemon oil, and then we're going to follow that with a lovely winter spiced rice pudding with a nice seasonal mulled wine poached pear.
That sounds absolutely perfect, doesn't it? So what do you want us to do? How do we get started on this?
Well, so first of all, we're going to start with the fish. So I brought you the whole thing so you can see it. This is a lovely portion of it, but we've also brought you a whole fish here to look at.
Halibut.
Halibut. Really important. Like, yeah, when I started cooking, fish was all about wild fish and using big wild fish. This is actually farmed, which is a lot more sustainable and a lot better for the environment, and just a beautiful fish.
Harry the halibut? Happy Harry the halibut.
He was happy.
He is happy, he's going to feed us.
Oh, okay.
That's a happy moment, don't you think?
It's a happy moment for us.
So this is one you
So
chopped.
here's one we prepared earlier.
Yes.
So first of all, we're going to season it up. So a little bit of salt and pepper on both sides. And then into the pan. So.
Oh, very simple. That's easy,
Yeah,
you could
very
do that.
simple salt
You
and
could
pepper.
do that, Chrissie.
Then we have.
Right.
We're already warmed our pan up here, so you want quite a hot pan for frying the fish. So a little bit of olive oil.
Yep.
And then we'll go in with our halibut.
I wasn't expecting you to do it, Chrissie. I was just saying you could do
I'm
it.
getting excited.
I know. I had a moment where I thought you could actually do it. But
That's my moment.
just salt and pepper, and
A little
then
bit of salt and pepper, nice and simple.
you flip it at some point.
We are, but you don't move it about. We're going to keep it still. We're not going to play with it. We're not going to move it around. Just get a lovely crust on it, so it's nice. So you've got soft fish inside and a lovely crisp crust on top.
Right. And then what do we do with
So
this?
move on with the salad. So for our salad, we've got some new potatoes, which we've cut up. We've got some lovely chorizo. This is made in Bristol by Vincent Castellano. So it's actually
Vincent Castellano.
chorizo, yes. Chorizo, local chorizo. So this is his mini cocktail chorizo, which we've just diced up a little bit.
Because I always think of chorizo in Spain.
Yes.
Sorry, did I whack it? Chorizo. Yeah.
This
it's
is
just funny.
chorizo in Bristol.
A Bristol moment. Okay.
So we have some nice peas, and we have any old peas. I mean, in the summer, obviously, you could use some lovely fresh peas.
Okay.
These are just a great, good quality frozen pea, which is best to use at this time of year. We've also got some fresh hand-picked crab here from the Brixham Crab Company, which is from Brixham, obviously. So this is hand-picked, nice local crab, all caught in Torbay.
Right.
So West Country crab as well. So
All
we're
very
keeping it
local.
All very West Country. All very West Country.
Well, we are a foodie capital around here.
Have you been out catching crabs, Matt? Do you like my crab movement? I don't know. It just came over me.
So, time to get you two cooking. So, a little bit of oil in the pan. So, new potatoes in first.
Okay, new potatoes in.
So, gently. That's it.
Yeah, gently.
So, we're just going to get a nice little bit of colour to these to get a bit of caramelisation and flavour to them. So, again, a little bit of seasoning. Not too much because the chorizo is going to have some nice salt going on in it. Okay. So, we won't put too much salt, a little bit of salt and pepper.
It's all happening here. I'm worrying about this. Do I not need to flip or toss or...?
So our new potatoes are starting to colour up a bit there, so in with the chorizo next. So all
Do you mind me doing it all?
Oh, she's getting all the action this week.
Story of my life.
So all the oil is going to start releasing from that chorizo as it cooks and flavouring and colouring up our new potatoes.
So So where are we now? Do you want me to
Now
flick it?
we're going to have a little check on the fish.
Okay.
So again, not touching it too much. We're just going to lift the corner. And you can see that beautiful kind of colour starting to show there underneath. We're going to leave it a little bit longer.
How do you know?
Well, if you see up on the side here, you can see it slowly cooking through. So we've got about 50. That tells you how much the fish is cooked.
Oh, okay.
So we're about 50% cooked at the moment.
So you can see it by a line that tells you the colour. That is pretty good.
So next we're going to dice up a few shallots. So we've got a nice little banana shallot here.
Why chorizo and fish? What's the sort of thinking behind that?
It's kind of meat, like pork and fish work really nicely together. Kind of pancetta, chorizo, smoked bacon. They all kind of marry well with fish.
Okay.
So, I'm just going to dice up a little shallot to go through our salad.
That's because she wants to marry someone that can cook.
I don't have to marry them. I just don't mind anyone who cooks, actually. You know, they could just be a friend. It doesn't matter. It's about being fed. I'm sure everyone feels like that.
So in with our diced shallots.
Do you want me to scoop
And then I think we need a little toss again.
Oh, you don't use a
So we'll give it
spoon.
a- no,
you
no,
just
you
toss
can
it.
just-
Right, okay.
Can I have a toss?
Go on, give it a go. I can see it going all over the stove here, but that's kind of away and back towards you.
Back and forward.
That's the kind of thing you're looking for. So you can see now we're starting to get a bit of colour to those potatoes. You can see the oils coming out the chorizo. Our fish, beautiful crust on it now. So we're going to flip it over. Look at that, lovely.
Perfect. That is lovely.
Yeah? So you're going to have two textures there. You're going to have the crunchiness on top and then the soft fish underneath.
Now I know why mine always falls apart. I'm fiddling with it.
Yeah, I fiddle with mine like that. You think, oh, is it ready? Is it not?
Yeah, you don't want to, like, a lot of people play with pans as they're cooking. You don't want to be playing with your pan. You can just leave them. There's no need to move them around.
I don't want to play with my
So now we need to finish off our chorizo salad. So we're going to open up our crab.
So how much are you, like a handful or so?
So we're kind of like a nice little pinch of crab.
Okay.
Okay? So in there with the crab, just crumble it in. Lovely fresh crab. Same with peas. So
I love these ways.
sprinkle of peas.
Attention to detail. Fabulous. Is this what you do in the hotel, Matt? Hotel, Bristol Hotel?
This was a dish that was actually on in the River Grill over our summer menu. Obviously with peas as they were in season then. So it was a nice little dish we had on them. Really simple, kind of quick to put together. So you can see the amount of time it's taken us to cook it. So a little warm through for the peas and the crab. And then we're just going to finish it with some chopped parsley and a squeeze of lemon juice.
Oh, squeeze a lemon, chopped parsley, fish. See, look how quick that was. Just easy to make. Anybody can do it. He does it brilliantly. He shows us how to do it well. Do you not think?
So we're just going to turn the heat off on the pan there and we're just going to let the residual heat in the pan finish off cooking that fish.
Okay.
In with the parsley.
Oh, brilliant.
And that's it. And a
Little
quick squeeze.
No, little squeeze in
No,
here.
wrong
No,
thing,
in the
darling.
potato salad.
Oh, quick. Oh my God. Oh my
So a
God.
little squeeze
Nearly
of the
set
potato
fire
salad.
to the whole place.
Beautiful.
There
That's
you
it.
Training.
There you go. Perfect.
So that's just going to give it a little freshness to finish it with.
Right.
And then we're on to our plating up.
And then we're on to our plating up. Look, well, while our dishy chef is plating up, let's look at what kind of wines we can drink with this meal.
We're off to the Hotel de Vin, to the head sommelier, to tell us the fab wine to go with this. We'll find out. Well, we snuck out of the kitchen, leaving Chef Matt Lord cooking up the halibut with the chorizo, and we've dived off to the Hotel de Vin here in Bristol, have we not, Chrissie?
We have indeed, and we're here with Zon, who is the head sommelier.
Sommelier.
Sommelier. Now, Zon is going to tell us what wines to have with halibut.
Yeah, I was thinking with such a beautiful piece of fish, what will go really well with it will be actually a Riesling Reserve in that case, and that will be from the very famous Trimbach, produced 2011 vintage. That that is just excellent, really.
Is it? You would recommend it. And people say you should have a white wine with fish, is that correct?
Yes, I would say in terms of flavors, that would be just outstanding and work really well.
And we have another one, don't we?
Yes, I selected also a very different wine, which will be a red wine. That is.
Well, how come red then? What's the what's the word? The angle on this?
Oh, it's just because some people do not like white wine, so they'd rather go for a red wine. So I've selected a dry red wine.
Oh,
She gets carried away.
It's the accent. It's the accent.
Sorry. So I've selected the Rats, which is Dolomite, which is a Cabernet Franc from South Africa, and that is just beautiful.
Well, thank you so much. We're going to have to get back to try these wines with Chef Matt Lord's fish.
Well, we're back from the Hotel du Vin and the gorgeous head sommelier, and hope that's helped you to, get inspired to choose the perfect wine for your meal.
And it was perfect, I have to say. It's going to work. And Matt Lord, our gorgeous chef, is going to be dishing up the chorizo with the potato, with the parsley, the crab. You see, I have a memory. I'm aiming for a memory.
You're aiming.
Yeah, I always aim for a memory. Look at that. Did you see how he does
So yeah, we're not looking for anything too neat on here. You can just kind of chuck it in a pile in the middle.
So you can just slap it on.
Very kind of us.
Just slap it on. Yeah, that's actually what I do.
So we've got a nice pile of our little salad there. Beautiful fish on top. This would pretty much go with any white fish. It's lovely. Kind of the flavours where to go. I've got a little bit of homemade lemon oil here. So where we juiced that lemon earlier, I've just took, whenever I use a lemon like that, don't waste it, take the lemon zest off, just drop it into olive oil. So we can have a little drizzle
Well, we've got
of
our
that kind of around.
gorgeous Barbara Stice here from the Deviled Egg Kitchen Academy, who's going to be tasting with us. So
we want
And now for the chef bit.
Oh,
We're just going to finish with a few pea shoots over the top.
I love pea shoots. Do you know pea shoots taste like peas? Did you know that? That is so exciting. When I found that out. That was my moment.
Well, that looks beautiful.
little things.
Looks beautiful.
Oh, right.
So presentation. is
Presentation.
Absolutely.
How many?
Right.
5 out of 5 for presentation?
Oh yeah, that's lovely.
Oh, well done.
everything. So,
All right.
free to try.
Mm, smells good.
Smells good. Looks good.
Tastes good. Very good.
Oh, the woman from Del Monte, she say yes.
Hey, Chris, the ladies.
Even in restaurants, it's quite rare to find a fish
sorry.
that's perfectly cooked, so it's nice to have that.
Oh my God.
Definitely.
There's
Lovely.
not the pressure of service here, so it's
True.
quite easy to finish.
Absolutely.
That is delicious. That really is delicious. What do you think?
I think it's very moist, actually. You like moist fish? I like moist fish.
Well, halibut is actually Norwegian for Queen of the Sea. So that's where the name comes from.
Oh, so we're not going to call it Harry Halibut anymore. Queen of the Sea.
Queen of the Sea. Well, that, I think, is a triumph.
A triumph.
What would you say? Would you agree?
That's lovely. I can have that. Definitely.
Well, we're going to be
chorizo.
taking a break now, so do stay with us because we're going to be coming back with our dishy chef teaching us the fabulous Matt Lord on rice pudding with poached pear, which is going to be succulent, delicious and fabulous to follow this, is it not, Chrissie?
It is, and don't forget that you can get all the recipes from these shows and today's show on our website.
And also, don't forget those tweets. We want to hear your culinary delights, disasters, #in the pot.
Don't go away, stay simmering, and we'll see you after.